although my uncle was at MIT, one of the great professors, 51 years, whatever. He was the longest serving professor in the history of MIT, 3 degrees in nuclear, chemical, and math. That's a smart man. Kaczynski was one of his students. Do you know who Kaczynski was? There's very little difference between a madman and a genius. But Kaczynski, I said, what kind of a student was he, Uncle John, Dr. John Trump? He said, what kind of a student? And then he said, seriously good. He said he'd go around correcting everybody, but it didn't work out too well for him.
The president's recent anecdote about his late uncle, Dr. John G. Trump, an esteemed MIT professor, and a purported connection to the infamous Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, is less a harmless family yarn and more a troubling example of a consistent pattern of inventing or twisting facts for self-aggrandizement. The claim, delivered with theatrical flair, posits that Kaczynski was a student of Dr. Trump at MIT, and that the two even discussed Kaczynski's brilliance and troubled nature. The reality, however, quickly shreds this narrative. Ted Kaczynski attended Harvard and the University of Michigan. He was never a student at MIT, the institution where John G. Trump taught. Furthermore, Dr. Trump passed away in 1985, more than a decade before Kaczynski was identified as the Unabomber in 1996. This timeline renders impossible not only the alleged student-teacher relationship but also the conversation the president so vividly described having with his uncle about the notorious terrorist. This isn't just an innocent factual error, it's a meticulously detailed falsehood injected into the public discourse. It exploits the late professor's genuine prestige, a scientist who served during wartime and was a pioneer in his field, to attach a bizarre, sensational footnote to the president's family history. The purpose seems clear: to create a lineage of exceptionalism, even if that connection is to a domestic terrorist, casting the Trump family as somehow intertwined with both genius and notoriety. When the head of state tells a provably false, elaborate story about a major historical figure and a significant family member, it cheapens the truth and further erodes public trust in objective reality.